Look at your goofy ass. Look at your goofy ass. It's Thursday night, it's midnight, about to be Friday. Continue to hold the line. Do not give up. If you're alone right now, if you feel like you don't got no friends, it's just you, you're just all alone by yourself. You don't got no one to talk to. You got to deal with everything all by yourself. It's just you. Please try your best to just keep your head up. I'm probably in that same position as you, man. I'm 33 years old, live in New York City, and I ain't got no friends. It's alone. It's pretty interesting how you can be in New York City and still feel alone. But yeah, man, I'm 33. And I ain't got no friends, man. I've been solo dolo since my breakup. I have no desire to even date. I have no desire to court. Those days are over. I'm in my 30s now. I'm focused on just building now. I got a lot of work to do on myself, and I'm kind of embracing being alone. I'm prepared to be alone for a long time. I don't think I'll ever be ready to ever jump back into a relationship ever again, because I have a lot of work to do. And I've been thinking lately, man, I've been so busy with this podcast, with the main channel and the Patreon, and I'm doing so much, man. It's like, if you all been paying attention, in my previous videos, I told you about, I went through a breakup in 2024. And last year in 2025, man, I was sleeping around a lot with a lot of women, trying to just drown myself in pussy to get over my breakup. And that wasn't healthy. That wasn't good. And I ended that. And this year, man, I haven't been having sex. This year, I haven't been having sex. I just been focused on me. I think I'm becoming sexually disciplined. I'm not motivated by sex like I was in the past, because all I was doing was I was attracting the wrong type of women into my life because I wasn't healed from my breakup. And I feel like now, if I'm gonna be real with you, man, if I'm gonna be real and honest with you, man, I think I'm still healing from my breakup. I don't think I'm completely over my ex completely yet. I think I still have a lot of work to do, but I have no desire to date. I have no desire to even hook up, man. I have no desire to even hook up with anybody right now. I say that because, like I told you in my other video, man, this Spanish chick's been hitting me up lately. I used to hook up with her last year, and she hit me up when she was going through a little rough patch with her boyfriend, and we didn't have sex, but we talked. She was venting to me, but still, man, I'm getting a lot of people reaching back out to me from last year who I used to hook up with. I don't know if it's because their options have dried up. Clearly they're looking for a hookup, but that's not where I'm at right now, man, to be honest with you. I've been turning down some pussy lately, and I think I'm growing, man. I'm not motivated by sex like I was in the past. I'd rather just focus on me. I don't want to ever put myself in that position ever to really trust a woman fully. I don't trust women too. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't trust women like that. That breakup I had really took a toll on me. That was the only person I've ever, I was with my ex for 6 years, and that was the only woman I've ever been with for so long. And that is the only woman I've ever loved like that, And the way the universe works, I feel like us men, I feel like we only fall in love one time. It's that one woman who either it didn't work out with, and it changes us forever, where we don't trust any women moving forward. And we don't want to take that chance being vulnerable, opening yourself up to a woman like that, and the relationship is just it's gone. It's done. 6 years gone. This is someone who was my best friend, who, she was my everything. And the fact that, man, I just don't ever want to put myself in that position again to trust someone. I'd rather not ever allow myself to ever get hurt like that. And since the breakup, man, I thought I had friends. But I don't. I don't got no friends, to be honest with you. And it's okay. If you're in this situation, you don't got no friends, you're growing apart from the friend circle you had, just keep your head up, man. It's better to have no friends than a half-assed friend, because I felt like in the past I attracted the wrong type of friends into my life. Friends who were no good, but I didn't cut them off because I didn't want to be alone. I didn't want to feel like a loser for not having friends, and I was just ignoring all these red flags, man. These people were not good for me, and I grew out of those friendships. And then the friends I thought I did have around the time of my breakup, those friendships fizzled out because, everyone has their own life. They're doing their own thing. But, man, it is what it is. If you're in this position like me, man, just please keep your head up. Don't give up. You may feel a little sadness. You may feel lonely, but don't let that lead you to doing something stupid, like getting on the dating apps, using that as a distraction, because ain't nothing good gonna come out of it. Dating is cooked. Dating is trash. Dating is monetized. It's hard, man. It's hard. There are times when I feel like true love doesn't really exist. It doesn't. The one doesn't exist. The dating market is so bad. There's no way for people to find the one. You're trying to get to know a woman. She's on a dating app. She's getting flooded with all these messages and likes. How she even, that's overwhelming for a woman. So you're trying to prove yourself to a woman who's already has a rotation of guys she's dealing with. The dating market is filled with so many people who are not over the exes. They got all this baggage. And a majority of these women in my age bracket, the early, 30s and up, most of these women are not looking for love. They're looking for help. And that's not a good reason to get into a relationship. Because due to the economy, everybody's on survival mode. And as a man, it's like no one's gonna look out for us like that. We are all that we got. Ain't nobody coming to save us. We gotta always do it on our own. And it is what it is. That's what being a man is all about. But it is okay. I feel you, man. I feel you if you feel lonely right now. You have no friends. You probably went through a breakup. You thought this person was the one. It didn't work out and it's just you. But use this time to work on yourself. Use this time to grow. Please, I beg you. If you went through a breakup, you broke up with your girlfriend or a wife or whatever, please do not drown yourself in pussy. Please do not go back on the dating apps because you're just using that as a distraction. Please don't do that. Please, I beg you, do not use that as a distraction, because all you're going to do is you're going to attract the wrong women into your life. Those problems, you didn't give yourself enough time to heal. So all those problems you had in your past relationship, you're bringing this into the new relationship when you haven't even healed. Do not do that. Just be alone. You need to be alone. And that's what I should have been doing last year. But last year I was drowning myself in pussy. I had all these mad hookups because it was easy. It wasn't that hard for me to get hookups. I was on the dating apps. And yeah, dude, I had a rotation of women. I was just banging through, and I felt like I needed to do this because I wasn't fully healed. I wasn't over my ex, and that was not a proper way to heal. I should have been by myself. And now that I'm doing that now, man, to be honest with you, I really, when you're alone to yourself, to, you have your thoughts and all that, you have all this time to really think, reflect, And to be honest, man, I had to come to the realization that, yo, I'm still not healed. I thought I would be healed by now. I thought I was healed over this, my past breakup, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going through right now. I feel like just because I'm so busy working on my own stuff right now, right? I just don't have no desire to date. I'm not motivated by sex like I was in the past, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing because I'm not gonna have no slip ups. I'm not gonna get nobody pregnant. It's just, I'm not motivated by sex. I don't care to be around any women right now. I just want to focus on myself, you know? Maybe because I'm healing, but I have, you know, a relationship, marriage, all that. That's not even on my mind right now, to be honest with you. The dating market is so cooking, it's so bad. The dating pool is filled with piss. I know I'm not even gonna find a good partner. I have no faith in dating. I have no faith in relationships. I'd rather just prepare to be alone. And I don't want to sound like doom and gloom, but I feel like everyone's unsatisfied with the dating market. You've had your time wasted. You've been hurt. You've been burned. You trusted the wrong people. You're probably, whether you're jaded, you may be damaged. Some of us need to prepare to be alone, live our life alone, instead of settling and getting into a relationship with someone because we don't want to be alone, because that's going to make us miserable. So due to us being fearful of being alone, we're going to jump into a relationship because we don't want to be alone. We're going to get with someone who we're not compatible with. They're a red fucking flag. And we're going to sign up for a miserable life because we don't be alone. No, I think we need to prepare to be alone. If you've been having all these horrible experiences in the dating market with dating apps, you've been wasting your time pursuing women who don't like you, you're not getting that energy back, you're wasting all this time, it's best to be alone during this time. Focus on you. And there ain't nothing wrong with being alone. There ain't nothing wrong with it, man. I'm prepared to be alone. For companionship, I'm just gonna get me a dog, man. I'm gonna get me a dog. And go from there, man. Cause ain't no, listen, bro. Ask any guy who's been through breakups, divorces, all that, bro. Ain't nobody gonna love you unconditionally but a dog. The divorce rates are so high. Relationships are breaking up. It's so funny because when me and my ex broke up, I heard from, you know, some people we used to be in contact with. Majority of the people who were in relationships when we were together, they're not together no more too. They broke up. Relationships don't last anymore. You know, 6 years, that was a long time. That's the longest I've ever been with anybody. That's the only person that I've ever loved. I don't think the world works like that where you're gonna be able to find that connection again. I think sometimes we just settle, and I refuse to settle. I'd rather just be alone. I'd rather just be alone. I think most of us men, when we're out of the matrix, we're not really focused on dating. We've had our heart broken in the past. We've experienced what it's like to be in a long-term relationship or marriage or whatever you went through. I think most of us become lone wolves. I repeat, I think most of us men are going to become lone wolves. We're not losers, but we're at peace with being by ourselves. And we're not going to just invite anybody into our life who can potentially disturb that peace. There's this movie that I watched a while back. It's called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's with Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. And Brad Pitt's character, Cliff Booth. You know, I don't know why I was so drawn to that character, because I felt like all of us men who've been through a breakup, we're living life alone, whether it's the free agent lifestyle, shout out to Coach Greg Adams, whether it's the free agent lifestyle or if we're just choosing to be alone. I feel like a lot of us men are like Cliff Booth in that movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Brad Pitt's character, he's a loner. All he has is his dog, and that's it. You know? If you really look at that movie, it's that's all he got is his dog. And I just feel like that's gonna be we just have to prepare for that, you know? Don't ever live your life so desperate to jump into a relationship. Don't ever be so desperate when it comes to wanting to find love, because you're always going to attract the wrong type of woman. Due to your desperation, you're just going to attract a woman who's going to take advantage of you because you're so desperate for love. And that's no way to live, man. Social media makes you feel like you're so behind in life. Social media makes you feel like you're not doing enough. Social media makes you feel like your life is so boring compared to others, but you can't compare yourself to other people. You have to live your life for you. But just try, man. This year, man, I haven't had sex. I haven't been on the dating apps. I'm not going to be pursuing dating. I'm not going to be pursuing a relationship. I want to be single just until I'm fully healed. I don't think I'm fully healed from my ex, because every woman I was just running through all these women. Even though I'm fucking all these women last year, we're just running through them. At the end of the day, when they would leave my apartment, I would think about my ex. It's like after all that fucking, and I'm in my apartment by myself, because when I was with my ex, we lived together for 6 years. We had a dog, her and my dog, our dog, that was my family, you know? Because, you know, I'm in New York City. I ain't got no family here. So, yeah. After all that fucking I was doing, and the women would leave, I would be thinking about my ex, dude. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What is wrong with me? But I was in love. And yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen again with my life. I don't think that's ever going to happen again in my life. That's not going to happen for most of us. And I say that because a lot of people, man, when you're in your 30s, a lot of people just settle. And I'd rather just be alone than settle. Can you imagine you're so scared to be alone, you're going to settle and get into a relationship or marriage with a woman who you're not compatible with, you're not attracted to. She's maybe on her decline. She has all these fucking problems, but you're going to deal with that because you don't want to be alone. No, fuck that. You need to be alone. Have peace. Don't do it. We all feel alone sometimes. We all feel lonely from time. You know, even though I'm so busy, there are times when I feel lonely, but I don't ever get to the point where it's going to make me do something stupid, if that makes sense, because I'm not sexually motivated. I'm just so turned off with dating and how the dating market's become. Men are just looked at as tools. If a woman feels like she has no use for you, she's just going to go to the next guy. That's why women today do roster dating. That's why I think dating today it's not worth our time. Because you're trying to court and get to know this woman when she's fucking 5 other dudes. Most women are roster dating. Most women are not single. If women are not in a relationship, they're in a situationship. Means they're fucking some other guy while they're still going on vanilla dates, trying to find the one. It's the truth, because I've been the other guy. I've been on the other side last year. It's fucking all these women who would come to my apartment before a date, after a date. I was a side dude. I made mistakes sleeping with married women. I made mistakes sleeping with married women, man. I've seen how these women move, and it just experiencing that, and then having my breakup, I was like, yeah, there ain't no such thing as true love. And marriage is a joke today. Relationships are a joke today. Because even if you go on a date with a woman, because I refuse to I'm not wasting no money on dates. I'm not wasting my time on dating. I'm focused on me. I'm putting myself first, and I'm going to be as selfish as I can be. I'm focused all on me, not dating. But when you're trying to date, you can be a great man, but still, these women feel like they have the nerve to feel like they can still do better than you. That's why they're not going to get off the dating apps. That's why they're still going to go on other dates when she's not with you. And just with everything going on in our life right now, I'm talking for us men. Us working, building, doing what we can to survive on our own. We're not like some of these women who can go on a sugar daddy site, get money to pay their bills. All they gotta do is have sex with somebody, they get money, and they can get money from their parents. No, us, man, we have to life is not easy for men. We always have to do it on our own. With everything going on in the world and we're just busy as men, I feel like some of us are just so exhausted. We're just dealing with dating would just be a waste of our time and energy. We'll be so burnt out. Because dating takes a lot of your time. Takes a lot of your time. That's why I tell you guys, this is the best time to build and just focus on you. Try it. Like I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it. Just try this year. No sex, no dating apps, no dating, period. No sex, no dating apps, no dating, period. No porn. See how far you get this year. See how far you get this year. When you cut out all the distractions, that's what most of us need to do. We need to cut out all the distractions. I get it. It feels lonely. You may have outgrown past friendships and it's just you. There are some guys who want to get married. I get emails all the time. You guys tell me you want to get married, you want to find the one. I don't know what to tell you, man. I think it's best to be single, focus on you. Don't go looking for it. If you happen to stumble upon it, you meet someone, cool, but it's going to be very hard for you to find the one. It's going to be very hard for you to find the one. Because, I don't know. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But you got to ask yourself, why, these emails I get, ask yourself, why do you want this so bad? Why do you want marriage so bad? Do you think this will complete you? If you had a whole bunch of failed relationships after failed relationships, do you want to go through that again if you were to get married when there's real money on the line? For a man to go through a divorce and he has to start his life all over again, due to alimony, child support, just all that money you have to spend in a divorce, you may not recover. Most men never recover after a divorce. And you got to think long and hard. Do you think marriage is worth it? I thought marriage was worth it when I was with my ex. I'm gonna be honest with you. And like I told you before, that's the only woman I ever thought about marriage with. Because she wasn't the type to be posting revealing pictures on Instagram. She never gave me a reason. Let me tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. What made me fall in love with her and what made me, why I felt like she was the one. And why I don't feel like I'm gonna meet that again. She was the type, never posted any revealing pictures online. She was never the type she never gave me a reason not to trust her. knew her password. I can go through her phone, never find anything if I looked. But I never checked it as much because we were always together every day, 6 years. Her love language was acts of service. She did a lot, man. When I didn't have it, paid for stuff out of the kindness of her heart. Even though she made more money than me, she never made me feel less than. But you have to realize, man, how long is that gonna last when I don't have my shit together as a man? She can only be patient for so long. 6 years is a long time, and I just didn't have my shit together. And she was a really loving and caring woman. I never thought about kids until I met her, and I never thought about marriage and kids until I met that woman. And then now that we're not together no more, I don't see that in the future. I just don't. Because it's so hard to find connections like that. And most of the time people just end up settling, and I don't want to settle. I'd rather just be alone than settle. And I'm telling you, man, connections like that are so hard to find. Thing about my ex is, she looked beautiful without makeup. She looked beautiful without makeup. We never argued. Talked to her about everything. She was my best friend. And it's gonna be hard to find that. It's gonna be hard to find that, man. And I get it, man. There's times that we feel alone and lonely, but we gotta be strong during these times. I have to do my best to keep my head up, keep myself busy. And when you go through a breakup, you may feel like you may have some anger in your heart. You may be upset. You may feel bitter. I was going through that a little bit. Even though I got so much I'm working on, I don't know, man. There was a part of me that I thought I was over her, but there's parts of me feeling like I'm bitter, angry towards her when I don't know why I should feel that way, you know? I don't know if it's natural, but, you know, we broke up in 2024 and it's 2026, man, and I thought I would be over her by now. But I'm working towards it. I don't think I'm fully over it. Damn, yeah, if I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm always gonna be real with y'all, you know? That's the name, Trade 2 Real. I'm always gonna be real with y'all, but yeah, man, like, just me turning down pussy recently, like these girls reaching out to me from last year who I had in my rotation. I don't know, man. I'm just not motivated by sex. I do not care to be dealing with these type of women like that, you know? And I'm not saying that these were bad women, but another thing why I don't think I was over my ex, because I would compare all these women I'm fucking to my ex. And I felt like these women weren't on my ex's level, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think that's one of the reasons why I don't really care to see these women again, because, okay, we hit it, we have fun, that's it. We don't need to really fuck again, in my opinion, because I'm not there anymore. I don't think I need to fuck. I don't think I need to jump in bed with another woman to like do it out of boredom. Even though I'm alone, it's okay. I'm gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay too. But don't invite any bad energy into your life out of loneliness. These women are great. These women are cool chicks, but nah, man, I'm just not motivated by sex. I don't care to be having any hookups right now, man. I've been doing good, man. I haven't been having sex this year, man. This year, I haven't been having sex, man. And it's weird, man. I didn't think I'll be able to do it, because last year I was getting it in, man. I was running through these women, and I did that because I thought this is what I needed to do to get over my ex. But no, I just need to be alone, embrace being alone. The dating market is trash. I'm not missing nothing. That's how I feel. It's like I have no desire to even jump back into dating. The dating market is trash. I'm not missing nothing. But I'm missing out on women with a high ass body count, with all this baggage, who are fucking multiple guys who gotta rotate. No, you're not missing nothing. That's why I tell you, there's a reason for you to get off the dating apps. You're not really missing nothing. You ain't missing nothing, man. And I get it, man. This year probably, I'm blessed for the things I have this year, you know. But I know there are people who are they got it worse than me. There's people out there who've lost their jobs, who going through a divorce, who caught their wife cheating. They are down bad. They don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They feel lonely. They ain't got no friends. But please, man, keep your head up. Please keep your head up. I know this year has been a tough year on most people, but I'm right there with you. If you feel like you don't got no friends, I ain't got no friends, man. I'm blessed and honored that the 1,000 people who watch this podcast, my YouTube channels, I'm honored and grateful for you guys, because I don't have no friends. I don't even know 1,000 people, you know? I guess I just feel like I've always been I've always been a loner, man. I never had a group of friends to go out to eat and have fun every weekend. You know, I never had a group of friends like that, you know? Before I got with my ex, I used to be alone. I used to be alone a lot. And then when I got with my ex, I'm hanging out with her friends, and then the friends I thought I did have, they disappeared after my breakup, man. I don't even talk to them. But who knows? Maybe these people were only my friends because of what I had. Like I told you, my ex, very successful lady. We lived in a nice luxury apartment. Yeah, friends used to reach out to me then, wanted to come over and hang out. And then when my breakup happened, man, I don't know. It just fizzled out. Those friendships were gone. Thought they were my friends, but it is what it is. But I think I just attracted fake friends, to be honest. These weren't really genuine friends when I look back at it, but I just didn't want to be alone. I wasn't alone. I had my ex and my dog, but I didn't want to feel like I'm a loser because you know, my ex, she has a whole bunch of friends. I didn't have no friends, so. But after my breakup, I saw who my real friends were, and I had nobody but myself. And it is what it is. I just, you know, I'm used to just doing things on my own now. And it's okay. It's okay, man. We're all gonna be okay, man. I'm sorry to ramble. I was rambling this episode. Because this has been on my mind, you know. Just even though that we're alone, we're lonely, it's going to be okay. We need to embrace being alone. And for us men, we need to prepare to be alone instead of settling and inviting a woman into our life who's no good for us because we're so afraid to be alone. Nothing good is gonna come out of that. Nothing good is gonna come from that, man. We need to just be alone. We need to focus on us. Summer's approaching. Continue to hold the line, but still have fun. Treat yourself out. You need to treat yourself, man. I've been treating myself out. Like, I don't think it's no loser shit, man. I take myself out to dinner. I take myself out to a speakeasy. Give me a drink, and I don't mind. I don't mind being alone. I went to this speakeasy, right? And this bartender, cute little girl. You could tell she was a young chick. And she was like, do you normally go to bars by yourself? I was like, yeah, I take myself out, you know? I guess maybe because she's young, but maybe some people think that's loser shit, you taking yourself out to a bar or out to eat, bro. Don't ever be afraid to do shit alone. I used to feel that way in the past. Oh my God, going to a bar by myself, going to a restaurant, that's some losers. Like, fuck that. I'm 33, I'm comfortable in who I am, and I don't care what other people think. It ain't the fucking end of the world, bro. Treat yourself. Take yourself out to eat. Take yourself out to get you something to drink. But do something for you. Embrace being alone. It is okay. I get it. You probably went through a breakup. You went through a situation, whatever you went through, and now you're alone. Embrace this time to be alone because you have all this time to focus on you. And focusing on you is more important than anything. It's not dating. You're not missing anything in the dating market right now. All this drama, baggage, unnecessary drama that you don't need in your life. You're not missing a damn thing. Continue to hold the line. Focus on you, man. Focus on you. Embrace being alone, man. It is okay to be alone and have no friends. You're gonna outgrow a lot of friendships. You probably in friendships, you probably have friends, you probably in these little friendships you had, you were doing so more in the friendship than the other way around. It was one-sided. You probably were doing good, they were all around you, and then when you went through a minor setback, these people disappeared. You got your answer. These are not your friends. These are not your friends, man. It's just embrace being alone. Embrace being alone, man. Start finding some new hobbies. Just focus on you, man. I think this is the time for us just to embrace being alone. We need to put ourselves first. We need to put ourselves first. And I don't know, I had to do this episode tonight. I know I didn't do it on Sunday, but it's weird, man. I've been having so many of these women reach out to me from last year. And yeah, man. I'm so checked out of dating and hookups. I don't want to do that shit right now. I'd rather just focus on me, man. I'd rather just focus on me, and I don't care to date. I just have no desire to date. Fuck. The only desire I have is to build something for myself right now and work toward the goals that I set for myself. That's the only desire I have. And I think I'm growing as a man. I think I'm growing. I'm becoming sexually disciplined. I have no desire to fuck random women. I have no desire to be careless with my seed. I just rather just focus on me, focus on the goal at hand, and not fuck up my life. Because when you get the wrong woman pregnant, that does fuck up your life. When you invite the wrong woman into your life, that does fuck up your life. But yeah, man, I just wanted to do a Thursday night ramble. It's about to be Friday. Continue to hold the line. I'm sorry to ramble, y'all. I felt like this episode went all over the place, but I just wanted to do a late night talk before I go to bed. And let me know if y'all want me to do a Friday and Saturday episode so y'all don't do anything stupid. Okay, continue to hold the line. Please stay off the dating apps. You ain't missing nothing. You wasted all that time and money these past couple of years on dating apps, and you were getting the same results, meeting women who are not deserving of your time, women who wasted your time. Just focus on you. This weekend, you do something for yourself. Do not waste a dime taking these women on dates. They got simps for that. You got women who are on survival mode right now. They're on struggle mode. Some of these women got laid off. They're done with some shit. Majority of these women you trying to take on dates, the majority of these women you are trying to take on a date right now, they got a sugar daddy. They got somebody they're fucking. You are not missing nothing, man. Just continue to focus on you. Stack your money. You need to be selfish this year. Please be selfish this year. Focus on you. Do not waste your time dating. Dating is done. The dating pool is trash. Dating pool is filled with piss. Why do you want to swim in piss? Don't do it. Continue to focus on you, brother. Hold the line. If you feel lonely, you ain't got no friends, shoot me an email. I got you. Just shoot me an email. I got you, man. But I want to let you know that you are not alone. I'm 33. I ain't got no friends, just me. I'm solo dolo, and you are not alone. But it's okay to feel this way. You are not a loser. So continue to focus on you, hold the line, and get some rest, man, if you can. Peace.